Extra unemployment benefit for millions of Americans is due to expire in less than 6 hours. The $600 weekly supplement officially ends at midnight. In late-night negotiations, the White House offered a short-term extension, but Democratic leaders rejected the offer, saying the situation requires a larger solution. The two sides are expected to continue negotiations tomorrow morning.
And it's really a double whammy for millions of Americans. In addition to the unemployment benefit ending, rent is due.
And a new study reveals nearly 1.5 million New Yorkers are unable to pay and now risk eviction. CBS 2's Aundrea Cline-Thomas takes a closer look at the problem.
This is the price.
When we met Joanna Laureano, she had just finished making lunch. A good day when compared to struggles that began before the coronavirus hit.
It is scary because sometimes you have to choose either you eat or pay your bills.
Laureano faced eviction that was put on hold because of the pandemic. Since June 23rd, when housing courts partially reopened, there have been 719 eviction filings. Laureano owed $14,000 in back rent, and it was only a matter of time.
I didn't want to end up in a shelter, so I was I couldn't sleep. I was going crazy.
But she received one-time rental assistance from Help USA, and social workers registered her in a program that could help long-term.
We want to clear all those backlog of cases out, not wait for Bronx Housing Court to reopen.
Then Help USA can address rent arrears caused by the pandemic. The average payout now exceeds $10,000. It has already spent nearly $1 million on cases in the Bronx and has more budgeted thanks to city funding. A small price, Daniel Farrell says, when compared to the cost of homelessness.
When people are housing unstable and there's a churn, lots and lots of people and lots of different kind of industries are negatively affected by that.
Earlier this month, the state launched its COVID rent relief program. But this week, housing advocates wrote a letter demanding an extension to the application deadline, citing language barriers and a lack of access to technology make completing the application impossible for many. And Juan Nunez says many of his clients don't qualify.
Black and brown communities, Latinx, and our Asian community. The people that need it the most, the ones that were affected by the COVID crisis the most, are also the ones that are facing eviction, that are facing issues with their rent.
With recent cuts to unemployment benefits and the statewide eviction moratorium set to expire August 20th, the need is unprecedented.
We need more resources to serve the more families that we expect to have that need.
Farrell says without more federal, state, and local intervention, the entire region could eventually see an influx of homelessness that would last well into next year. Aundrea Cline-Thomas, CBS 2 News.
There are some restrictions for rent relief programs, but the city has removed a lot of the red tape to quickly process cases. You need to call 311 for more information.